Aloha once again, friends and family. Let's talk about astrology. Astrology, is it a belief system? Some would say, well, it's accurate, therefore it's real. Others would say, well, you have to believe in it, and it's not really real. But if everything external is coming through humans based on their beliefs, on the lower level, it's just strictly beliefs, be they right or wrong beliefs. And then on a slightly higher level, we have thought, intention, will that enters in. So we might say that astrology is reflecting the mass consciousness, and so in that sense it would be real because it would be accurate. But see, again, it's a reflection. In other words, whatever's happening out there happened in here first. So people that are, die-hard astrologists say, no, everything works according to astrology, dogmatically. Well, that it's become a belief system, it's become a religion, and for that person, and they're going to be able to validate that belief by doing astrology or looking at charts or looking at stars or whatever, right? But have they forgotten that everything external is coming through the cosmic mind, and we humans contain the cosmic mind, the power that does everything that's done comes through the cosmic mind, comes through the mind. I would say, the cosmic mind would be the subconscious mind, and the conscious mind is where you're focusing your attention, either on the cosmic mind or, again, in line with the cosmic laws of the cosmic mind, or you're focusing on the external and validating your beliefs. So astrology, I don't know. I've never really had a strong opinion about astrology. I know that it can yield information, but now I understand. It doesn't matter what we look at externally. It's created through the mind. So if you want to validate anything in the external, you can find something that will validate it. See, and that will strengthen your belief. And hopefully those beliefs, or that belief, lines up with with first cause. Otherwise, you're strengthening false beliefs and or false hopes etc. So I never really got into astrology. I don't know. I intuitively always felt that it's it opens the door to manipulation, because let us say somebody comes along that knows astrology way better than you. It would be just like going up against, a priest or a Pharisee, that had spent 50 years in their religion, and you're going to try to argue with them or whatever. They're probably going to have the upper hand because they've spent so much time strengthening that belief or those beliefs. So, I don't know. Should we should we have interest in astrology? Should we pay heed to astrology? Should we ignore astrology? That's your thing. That's what you decide. Again, it all comes down to beliefs. You're going to choose to believe in different things. And what many have forgotten is whatever it is you're going to choose to believe in, it needs to be in alignment with first cause. It needs to uphold the cosmic laws, or you're adrift on the waters, getting deeper into the wide open ocean, where excuse me, where any storm could come along and catch you off guard. So, it just goes to verify and validate that beliefs are extremely powerful. Or we could say the mind is very powerful, because every single thing that's happened in your life has come about as a result of your thinking and your mind and your beliefs. That's why for a long time I've been on the, being beliefless kick, because I wanted to completely wipe the slate clean and start fresh, beliefless. And then only choose to believe things that I know line up with first cause and the cosmic laws. See, if all your beliefs, all your thoughts, everything that passes through your mind, if it all lines up with first cause and the cosmic laws, you are wielding the power. And wielding that power, you're gonna have great results. You're gonna be able to create whatever you want, because you're you're wielding the power with no contradictions. See, you've left beast mode. You're no longer a beast. You're no longer a godless man or woman. You have self-recognition. See, the same way that you were quick to say, yeah, I believe in God, yeah, I believe there's a higher power, you should have that same conviction toward yourself. And sometimes that power and that conviction and believing in that higher power at times seem to have results. And see, those were the times you had things lined up with first cause, and you were able to glimpse uh, results, or you were able to achieve some results, but then you can't maintain it, or you lose it, or it seems like it fades away, or you find and feel that you're back in the matrix where none of this works. So repeat, repeat. I'm saying some of the same things, repeat. Yes, repeat. Say the truth until it's so grounded and rooted into you that anytime you have an opposing thought, you immediately come back to first cause. Does this line up with love? Does this line up with the cosmic movement of love? See, and eventually we're going to get to where we catch every thought, every suggestion that comes from the external, or that comes from an NPC, or that comes through the news box, or that comes from a loved one, or that comes from anywhere, your own mind. You're going to quickly catch it, and you're going to be like, no, I'm not running through this pristine, beautiful, wonderful, cosmic mind. I'm not going to add anything to it that is contrary to it, that is a contradiction. See, that's why we don't have the power to manifest powerfully, because we're too full of contradiction. At one minute we're saying forward, the next minute we're saying back, and the next day we're saying turn right while we're turning left. So we have to stabilize into the higher world, into the real world, into the cosmic mind. Stabilize into it, and then protect it, guard it. It's the most precious thing you have. It's the most precious thing that exists. And they like to call it God. And that's fine. Call it whatever you want. But you are it. You are it. Because your mind works every second. And that is part of the cosmic mind. It's our conscious mind that has gone astray. If anything's fallen, it's the conscious mind of man, because he is willing to entertain thoughts, ideas, and beliefs that are contrary to first cause. And those things manifest. And then bad things happen. And then we scratch our head and wonder why bad things happen, not ever connecting the dots that it is our thinking, our believing, our vulnerability to suggestion by people that know how this all works better than we do, or better than we have. It's not difficult. This is not difficult, but it's very difficult when you're on the other side, because you just can't see all of this. You can't understand all of this. It seems like surely it's something that's very complex and difficult to achieve, Because again, suggestion. The mind says, little man, little puny little humans wielding the power of God? Oh man, they're not going to be able to do that. Not many of them are going to be able to do that. See, and on with that train of thought. And then that creates the limitation. Now you can't do it because in your subconscious mind you have programmed it and told it, little humans can't wield the power of God. Okay, that's the way you want it. I'm going to give it to you that way. And then you won't wield the power, and you won't have the power, and you'll be able to validate those beliefs, which is what you wanted. See, you're getting what you want. You're creating everything that you truly want. You just don't know what you want. So get clear, man. Get totally clear. What do you want, and why do you want it? I asked in another video, why do you want this knowledge? Why do you want this power? And maybe you have the same answer I had. I want it because it's for me. That's why I want it. I know it's for me. I know that every good and perfect gift is for me. I didn't know that before. I didn't realize what that meant before. Everything God has, I have, or I have access to. And so do you. Do you want that? Of course you do. If you're sensible at all, you would say, yeah, of course, I want what God has. All right, God has everything, and He has everything for you. He has every answer, every perfect gift, everything, and beyond your imagination, even beyond what you can ask or think. And when you and God are one, you will know this. You will know this more than you know anything. You will know this more than you've ever known anything. When you and God are one, you have access to this power. And this power has created everything. Everything. God, it's nice. See, come to me and I will give you rest. That's what Jesus said. Come to me and I will give you rest. That's what he means by rest, is you're not fighting with all of it. You're not confused. You're not frustrated. You're not out of sorts. Your mind can rest. See, when your conscious mind is at rest, then it allows the subconscious mind to just kind of bubble right on up. And again, that's where the power is. That's where all the good and great, wonderful, perfect gifts are coming from. As long as our conscious mind doesn't jump in the middle there and say, well, I believe this though, and I think this, and this person said that, and my mom said this, and my parents think that, and my pastor said this, and oh, so you want to believe all that, and instead of God. Like, who do you want to believe more? Humans or God? God is your subconscious mind. You have one, so you have God. You and God are one. Tune in to that subconscious mind that is God and throw out everything that's in opposition, everything that is contrary, and you will manifest the power. And you will be amazed. You'll be so amazed that you'll have trouble putting it into words, like I sometimes do. Sometimes I'm thinking of things and I'm like, wow, man, I would like to expound about this. I would like to do a little pontificating about that. But phew, that's difficult to put into words. It's going to be a little difficult to get that across. So then we just focus on a squirrel. Morning, squirrely. Good to see you again, my little friend. All right, man. Much love and light to all my beautiful friends and family. I will see you soon.